Bright Week, also known as the Week of Renewal, is the joyful period following Pashka, Easter Sunday, in the Eastern Orthodox Church. It celebrates Christ's resurrection and emphasizes the renewal of life and creation. The royal doors of the iconostasis remain open throughout the week, symbolizing the open tomb of Christ and the accessibility of salvation. The troparion, Christ is risen from the dead, is sung repeatedly during services. The Divine Liturgy is celebrated daily, with joyous processions and gospel readings focusing on Christ's post-resurrection appearances. The week emphasizes the triumph of life over death. Traditional festive meals are shared with family and community. Acts of kindness and generosity are encouraged, reflecting the blessings of Pashka. Each day of Bright Week carries its own liturgical and commemorative significance, further enriching the Paschal celebration. It's a time of hope, light, and unending joy for Orthodox Christians. Bright Tuesday carries additional significance in the Orthodox Church, as it commemorates Saints Raphael, Nicholas, Irene, and the newly revealed martyrs of Lesvos. Their lives and martyrdom serve as a testimony to the resurrection of Christ and its transformative power. These saints were martyrs of the Ottoman period, whose stories remained hidden for centuries, but were revealed through miraculous events in the 20th century. The commemoration of these martyrs on Bright Tuesday aligns with the Paschal joy of Christ's resurrection. Their sacrifices and eventual revelation symbolize the victory of truth, faith, and eternal life, echoing the triumph of Christ over death. Bright Friday is uniquely dedicated to the commemoration of the life-giving spring of the Theotokoes. This feast celebrates the Virgin Mary as the source of spiritual life and healing, reflecting her role in the salvation brought by her Son, Jesus Christ. This day is a joyful continuation of Bright Week celebrations, merging the Paschal triumph with the honor and veneration of the Virgin Mary. The commemoration is tied to a miraculous spring located near Constantinople. Tradition holds that a certain man, who would later become Emperor Leo I, 457–474, encountered a blind man who was thirsty and in need of water. The Virgin Mary appeared to Leo and directed him to a spring of water, which restored the blind man's sight and quenched his thirst. After becoming emperor, Leo built a church at the site, which became a place of healing and miracles through the intercession of the Theotokos. Sunday of Thomas, or Thomas Sunday, commemorates the Apostle Thomas's encounter with the risen Christ and his transformation from doubt to faith. The Gospel reading for Thomas Sunday is from John 20:19–31. It recounts how Thomas, one of Christ's 12 apostles, initially doubted the resurrection because he had not seen the risen Lord when he first appeared to the other disciples. Thomas famously said, "Unless I see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." 8 days later, Jesus appeared again while the disciples were gathered, and this time Thomas was present. Christ invited Thomas to touch his wounds, and Thomas responded with a profound confession of faith, "My Lord and my God." Thomas Sunday teaches that even doubt can lead to a deeper faith when one honestly seeks the truth. By inviting Thomas to touch his wounds, Christ affirms that his resurrection was not just spiritual but also physical. Jesus says, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed," extending hope to future generations who believe through faith and the testimony of the apostles. The Sunday of Thomas reminds believers of the resurrection's transformative power and the blessings of faith. For the next 40 days after Pashka, each day is celebrated with prayers and praise, up to the ascension of Christ. "For God so loves the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him, will not perish but have everlasting life." John 3:16.